Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Saturday morning Blood on the Clocktower. We are going to be playing some of the most normal Clocktower you can imagine, by which I mean we're going to be playing the homebrew rules variant, Quantum Clocktower by Bejbo, which is a very fun rules variant. It's going to be a blast, and we're going to have some fun with it. So yeah, Quantum Clocktower with Bejbo, by Bejbo's rule set. I've run this once or twice before. I've played it a few times before. It's going to be perfectly normal. Clocktower, as you can see, we have a perfectly normal script. And I'm going to go over the basic laws of Quantum Clocktower with the players, and you're also going to hear it. So I hope you're all having a good morning and ready for some extremely normal Clocktower. Alright, team. Hello, welcome. We're live now. And I was going to read out some rule sheet stuff for you. Alright. So there's 10 basic laws of Quantum Clocktower. These are all only things you all need to focus on. First of all, Law 1. All players exist in a superposition of all characters and states in which they could possibly be, until such time as they become locked into a single state. Law 2 is players tell the storyteller their choices and information each night, which becomes true unless mechanically impossible. Wazak, we're getting some background noise from you.
Yep. Want to fix up?
Players learn when they make an impossible choice and must change that choice. If mutually exclusive events would occur simultaneously, one occurs at random. Players receive specific prompts if and only if their superposition has collapsed to only contain states where they receive that specific prompt. That's Law 3. Law 4 is players appear to die if and only if their superposition has collapsed to only contain states where they have died. Law 5. Players can nominate and vote without consuming their vote token if and only if they appear alive. Law 6. The game proceeds in strict night order, but if a player's choice is impossible, they make a new choice for the entire night, ideally submitting. We'll skip that. Or they may submit to the storytellers the new choice that would happen earlier in the night order than their previously impossible choice would have happened. Starting alignment is random, but no characters are assigned. Starting evil players learn each other and then tell the storyteller who they learned as a demon. Minions within their team, along with their demon bluffs and Night 1 informations. Meaning and demon info happens simultaneously at the very start of Night 1, which means if the minions and if the evil players don't agree on who's the demon, I'll decide randomly among them, if they all submit different choices. All game rules are followed, and the setup is always valid is Law 8, which means the outsider count will always be correct. Basically, and yeah, we're not going to break any rules unless it's an atheist game. The game continues if possible, ending if and only if its superposition has collapsed to only contain states where it ends. When the game ends, good wins ties in a possible game state. Evil wins ties between possible game states. For example, if they execute a superpositioned Leech Puka, who we haven't figured out which one they are yet, on Final 3, Evil will win that, because we don't know if it was the Leech or the Puka. But if, yeah, within a game state, good wins ties. Between game states, evil win ties. Does that make sense to you all? This all seems very straightforward to me. For purposes of the app, you're going to be dealt either an Atheist token or a Vortox token. Atheist tokens mean you're on the good team. Vortox tokens mean you're on the evil team. Alright, chat, we're not going to run an Atheist game, so we're just going to pass out 9 Atheist tokens and 3 Vortoxes. See how fast setup is in Quantum Clocktower?
Amazing.
What's that?
I'm using a spreadsheet to track stuff. So yeah, the spreadsheet is my god. It's not possible for me to... I mean, it's probably possible for me to figure out how to get it on the screen, but I'm too lazy to do that. Alright, so now that our very complicated setup is done, you can all go to sleep.
A nice normal game of Clocktower.
Alright, chat, we're almost going to exclusively use night cards for this, both for expediency and for other minion reasons, so... we're going to wake these 3 players, and tell them... Who do you learn as minions? Do you learn a damsel? If you're a minion. If you're a minion. Minion. What are your bluffs? If a demon. Perfectly normal.
You did a thing.
I have no enemies. I feel like Mastermind should be Goblin. Is that because I want to claim Goblin? Maybe.
I mean, you still can, it just won't do anything.
Unless it's an atheist game, you never know.
Alright, Ria's tried to learn Andy as a demon without learning a damsel.
Yeah, how does that work? That would just be Emma just gave out atheist tokens to everyone.
Yes. Rhea has... Gendel has tried to make Rhea the minion.
So my
Originally,
question is can you fall into atheist, or is that the one impossibility? Because it can't be if you are good, you exist as all characters until you fall into something.
Until it's impossible. The moment
you
players in play, atheist is removed from everyone's superposition.
Yeah, if there's an evil team in play, you can only become a drunk atheist.
Oh, gross! I don't want that.
Yeah, the moment you choose to.
Handy.
I'm just deciding on typing.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if you... I know sometimes you have trouble with the cards, but so I figured I'd check.
No.
Okay.
I'm on computer now, so...
Oh, great. Lovely.
Okay. Yep.
And the token essentially says your alignment.
Alright, so right now, our minions are... Gandalf and Rhea are in disagreement over who is the demon.
Learn it on the fly.
Although clearly, if you
wait to get Andy's choice,
that should make the info false and mean that you're good, right?
And then we'll roll a
d6.
d6.
I'm pretty sure that sounds pretty solid.
Willow, did you get a Vortox token, or hoping that's real?
Willow's asking for a friend. Ignore the messages between Willow and myself.
Interestingly, neither Gandalf nor Rhea...
I just assume every message.
Interestingly, neither Randall nor Rhea wanted to learn about a damsel. So we're probably not going to have a damsel in play unless Andy wants to learn about a damsel and then wins the die. I'm just gonna pre-roll my die in case Andy doesn't choose to be the demon. So 1, 2, Rhea's choices will win. 3, 4, Gandalf's choices will win. 5, 6, Andy's choices will win. Andy's choices will win. All right. So that means so Andy's choices are going to win. So we're gonna let everyone know that Gandalf and Andy are minions, and Rhea is, of course, the demon. Which is also the majority vote, so that's nice. Alright. So mark that all on the spreadsheet. We're going to wake them all again. We'll just change Andi and Gandalf's tokens to minions. Alright. Me know if you wake. Alright, we'll see if...
Oh, support the
Anyway, just a
webpage.
reminder,
Just.
your make a choice prompt is letting me know if you wake and what information you learn if you do, or what action you take. So if you want to not wake, send me back a no, just so I know. And if you want to learn something, send me back what you learn. And if you're making a choice, make a choice. Only evil players make choices they want, and surely none of you are evil.
You heard it here, it's an atheist game.
Ooh. Neither Gondal nor Andi chose to wake Night One. So we're having a Baron Mastermind game chat. Oh. Bluffs are Pixie, Lycan, and... Monk. Those are some nice bluffs. Not in play. Not in play. Not in play. And Ree has collapsed herself into being the Vortok, so all information must be false. Fascinatingly. Huh. Actually, no, one of Andi and Gandalf has to wake. We can't have a damsel. So I'm going to roll a dice. If it's even, Gondal will be forced to wake. If it's odd, Andi will be first to wake, because there's no Baron. Yeah. Odd, Andi is first to wake. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Emma. Emma, can you hear us? Emma, can you hear us? Emma. Emma, can you hear us? Emma.
I can hear you, May. I can hear you.
Oh, well, then I can't say that publicly then. I was just checking. Oh.
This is the longest night, by the way, so things will speed up after tonight.
It'll quickly devolve into an actual game of Blood in the Clocktower.
Alright, so Christine is either poisoned or DA protected. So we'll mark her with both those tokens just to remind ourselves. None of the good players are waking up. This is amazing. Is there enough rolls for them all not to wake? Let me just check that and make sure. I think there is. There's... yeah, there's just enough rolls for them all not to wake. Amazing. Some will have to wake later, but for now, I think it's fine if they all choose not to wake, because there's Gossip, so we need 9 rolls for them, including the drunk, so Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Fool, Tea Lady, Mayor, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, Barber, and Atheist. Yeah, that's 10 rolls that cannot wake, so... Oh! No, one person has to wake. There's only... You're right, there's 10 rolls, including Monk and Lycanthrope, but one of Monk and Lycanthrope... But yeah, there's only 9, so Monk and Lycanthrope... So at least one of them has to wake, so we'll... There's 9 of them. We'll roll 3d6, and it'll just be, yeah. I don't know. No, we'll roll 2d... So 6 townsfolk. No, that included outsiders, because Barber and Puzzle Master don't wake. There's 2 Barber and Puzzle Master. Actually... Yeah, there's Barber and Puzzle Master. So yeah, so there's Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler. This is what's available to them. Gossip... Oh wait, no, I think it's fine. It's Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Fool, Tea... Yeah, no, I wasn't including Monk or Lycanthrope. It's fine. It's Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Fool, Tea Lady, Mayor, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, Barber, Atheist. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, we don't actually have to force anyone to wake. They can all choose not to wake. There are no waking there's no empaths, mathematicians, or clockmakers. So this is fine. And Christine is poisoned and or DA protected. All right. There can be an atheist token because the atheist can be drunk. The atheist can be specifically drunk. So it's fine. Do I have enough if I have it? I need 9, so wait, let me actually just think about that. Let me just see if I have 7 townsfolk and 2 outsiders. Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Fool, Tea Lady, Mayor, Cannibal, and 2 outsiders. Yep, we're perfect. We know... Yeah. We have all of Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Fool, Tea Lady, Mayor, and Cannibal tokens in play. One of them might be the drunk. We also have 2 out of the 3 of Puzzle Master, Barber, and Atheist token in play. And if the Atheist token's in play, it's drunk. Cool. Delightful. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for a relatively smooth night 1.
Muted.
I am muted. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to all to a relatively smooth night 1, where we exist in all possible worlds. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, isn't that just
great day
fancy?
1?
So have you died or are you alive, Emma?
I'm dead.
Oh dear.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure things were at a baseline at least.
The cat has
Very recently.
Also confirms not Leviathan? Question mark?
Wow.
This confirms not atheist. Did anyone else manage to make an impossible choice last night?
Have you figured out?
Well, I chose not to wake.
Hey, what's up?
I was just playing Hangman. You didn't send me after I picked the player, right? Send me anything?
No, so basically because you didn't choose to learn about a damsel, what you can infer from this is that of the 4 minions on the script, one of the ones that doesn't wake is a baron, but there can't be a damsel in play because you didn't learn about one. So you can infer from this that both you and Gandalor tried not to wake, but only one of you could be the mastermind and there can't be a baron in play, so you are forced into being either the poisoner or the DA.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Put it this way, at the moment, so the only questions that we can ask is, what did you choose? What did you do?
Yeah, that's fair.
Until then, yeah, we'll figure out the rest. But anyway, same night. Thank you an absolute bunch.
No worries. See ya.
Was not to wake up last night.
Then she'll kind of go from there. But if
Emma-
if you're determining like how many people woke, then it's just random. Like if more than the number of people who can wake, then it's just one of them randomly doesn't.
Yeah, that's
Right.
correct.
Okay. Okay, so that doesn't mean that somebody else collapsed into Pixie. It just means that maybe too many people woke.
Or that Pixie got picked as a demon bluff. Is the other
Yeah.
option.
Oh, that is an option, yeah.
Yeah.
Watch me have chosen that. Fuck me. Okay.
Yeah.
You could. Why don't if you want to try and collapse into Gambler, if you want to gamble me as the cannibal, that would work.
Okay. Cool.
That way we have a powerful, I don't know. We'll see. This is brain power. I took my ADHD drugs. I am fucking dialed in. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Thank you.
See ya.
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's a lot.
Oh no,
yeah,
that's not possible. There's.
I don't think. I don't think that would be the impossible choice after looking at the rolls.
Yeah, I
but
guess
there's
it's possible. It's possible too many people chose to wake and get a number.
Yes, that seems more likely.
Or Willow chose to wake with get a 0 and one of her neighbors, or at least one of her neighbors, is evil, and you can't get a 0 clockmaker here.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
We could be drunk.
All right. Beautiful.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see.
Did you decide to wake up in the end, or?
No, I chose not to wake.
Okay.
So, all right. Good luck.
Mindful. Thank you, boy.
Bye.
I got a 15. This is great.
What?
Don't like gossips.
Wazak, I
hate-
need you to gossip with me because I am the gossip, and I need coverage for me, the gossip.
Yes, you, the gossip. I understand. I will make up some baloney.
Good.
Right? Thank you.
Toodles.
Let me think. So what'd you do last night?
I did not wake up.
You chose not to wake.
I chose not to wake up for my own intentions.
I see. Okay. Well, I tried to force a collapse into Pixie and was told no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ha
It's okay. Yeah, I just wanted to be a cute little teddy bear.
Yeah.
It is my third most pulled token, and it is also the bluff I fall into the most. So
Yeah. I was
see. Emma's just mean.
trying to get into a pixie was one of the things I was
to die because
Yeah, I think there's two ways that I can do it. Either I try to gamble somebody as something that they've not, like, if they've already collapsed and then I immediately die from that, or I think I can choose to not wake at some point, and that would probably mean that my previous gamble caused me to die.
Yeah, that's correct. If you choose to stop
Yeah.
waking, it means you must be dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I can
spicy.
prevent somebody from collapsing
so you
into
can
a
cause
certain thing.
people to collapse into something that's the other thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Undertaker can
exactly.
murder people on this script.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's great.
Well, I'm glad I went for numbers.
Yeah, good luck with your 15.
Thank you. I love my 15 so much. It's been great.
Perfect. See you, man.
Big boy.
Gendor, you're claiming to have woken and learned at 15.
Yeah. I did, Emma. What are you talking about? Boy.
Everything will be fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. So I did not wake either. I have found someone that wants to try to be a gambler. And I want to be a gossip. So they said that they're gonna gamble that I'm the gossip. And I'm gonna gossip, but I'm a gambler, and it's gonna be so cute.
That, you know what? That is very adorable. I mean, it's basically you're confirming each other, or you both die.
Or the third option is Emma's just a meanie head.
Emma's not a meanie head.
Would I be mean to you particularly, May? That sounds wrong.
Oh, meanie poopy head. Got it. Emma
Wow,
clarified.
I'm just gonna leave. This is
No, I think
rude.
Emma's been too at.
Because I am the gossip.
Okay, perfect. I love it so much. You're definitely not one of those potential people who tried to turn into pixies.
No.
Yeah,
I know
no, you're-
definitively what I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna gamble you as the gossip for sure.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Yeah, there will be a lot of telling people no tomorrow, I think. Speaking of that... Alright, this is your time for stuff. Please remember that I have to write down every gossip that is made. So, please gossip slowly, and if I ask you to repeat it, please repeat it carefully. Yes, Reed.
Can I please gossip that 2 people woke and learned numbers?
2 people woke and learned numbers. Alright, Christine.
Hello, Emma. I would like to please gossip that Wazik is the gambler.
Wazak is the gambler. Thank you. Sabanite.
I would like to gossip that as of day 1, no one has collapsed their superposition.
No one has collapsed their superposition. Lost.
I put my hand down. I didn't have a good idea.
Okay, Wazak.
Yeah, that's me, yeah. I would like to gossip that the pixie is a bluff.
Pixie is a bluff. Willow.
I would like to gossip that at least 2 good players attempted to make an impossible choice last night.
At least 2 good players tried for an impossible choice. Andy.
In the position we are in, each night asterisk townsfolk has to be in play.
All each night. Okay. Inspiration?
I would like to gossip that at least 2 players attempted to become the pixie last night were told no and then did not wake.
See, we're told no, and then did not wake. Leroy, that's your hand, right?
Yes, I will gossip that no good player could receive a sober empath 2.
No good player could receive a sober empath 2. Just for my edification, I want to make sure I'm interpreting this correctly from your perspective. Would that include a sober player who was sat between two evils in a Vortox game?
Yes.
Right, good. That's how my inclination was to interpret it, but I thought it was a bit ambiguous.
Yeah, I just had to think about it for a second to make sure I was saying the right thing.
Ginger.
I would like to gossip. Both of my neighbors woke on night 1.
Birds woke. Okay. May.
This is not a gossip. This isn't a clarification. If Leroy collapses into the gossip, would that force the demon out of Vortox?
If the demon is a Vortox, that is necessarily locked in night 1.
Yeah, with the demons on the script, like either we know it's a Vortox or not from night 1, because either they picked somebody or they didn't, and if they didn't, then they're the Vortox.
So then, if that, following the normal rules of the game, if people woke and tried to force a collapse into Pixie and chose a character, it wouldn't tell them no, correct? It would just put the mad token on a player that, at random.
Yeah. The only way you can be told no is if your choice is impossible.
Or
well, this is the annoying one of this. Probably nobody's got any handy information. It's like, did you wake up? Did you not wake up? What did you pick?
I mean, I think I know who the drunk is.
Look, we don't talk about Gandaldor like that. That's not fair.
I mean,
Any number engines?
I suppose a good question would be, would anybody like to collapse into the tea lady?
By not killing Gandaldor? Sure, I'll do it. I'll be the tea lady.
I'll nominate Gandaldor.
Willow nominates Gandaldor. Why?
Let's have a robot tea lady.
Gandaldor?
Sure, why not?
It will take exactly 6 votes for Gandaldor to be executed. Actually, wait, no. May disconnected. We'll resume this shortly.
Is your information?
Plenty of time to think, Leroy.
The answer to what I did here is we're playing some healthy, normal Quantum Clocktower. It'll take 6 votes to execute Gandaldor.
That's for the marionette.
7 is enough. Gandaldor is marked for execution.
Gandalf, did you wake?
Yep.
What'd you do?
I learned a 15.
So you
That
learned a
would've been
what?
I don't think that's a thing you can do.
I got a 15.
Clearly a clockmaker number.
I'm probably the drunk or puzzle drunk or something. Or it's a Vortox.
Or it's a Vortox. Yeah.
Or it's a Vortox. Yeah.
Any other nominations?
So what, you chose a 15 and Emma just went, yeah, sure.
Yep.
I mean, Drunk and Puzzle Master both exist.
Yeah.
God.
Why is
Closing,
this surprising anyone?
closing the day in 10.
May nominates Ree.
Why?
In the world in which multiple players woke up and tried to collapse into a pixie and was told no because pixie's a demon bluff, either two things exist, or maybe three, but Ree could have taken the pixie bluff and forced in as an evil, or is somebody who forced in and took the pixie bluff, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't really talked to Ree, but it's what I've heard around town.
Ree?
I'm not the pixie, so I don't know where this is coming from.
7 ties, 8 kills Ree.
Don't worry, there's still time to take out Ree if needs be.
3 is less than 7. Closing the day in 10.
I will nominate Ginger Penguin though.
Okay, why?
It could be a cute little whatever, but she said she woke up and picked somebody, which are only evil players, and she realized this and knows this. But yeah.
Ginger Penguin?
100%. I did tell Ree that, as well as I told the Lost, and then I told everyone else that this is what I told you because I thought it was funny.
Alright, 7 ties, 8 kills Ginger Penguin. Six is less than 7. I'll close the day in 10. Gandaldor, they've murdered you. You're
Oh.
dead.
Oh,
You've
dear.
collapsed into a state
Whoa.
of death.
Huh.
Good night.
Gandalf, you just never know now?
I don't know.
Gandalf, you were the worst kill. I'll
So-
never know.
That's actually interesting because that means that Leroy can't be the tea lady.
Yeah, that means it
one
is.
of-
Or May is
Or I
evil.
could be in one of my
Yeah,
neighbors.
May could be evil.
Yeah.
That means at the
Or
very
Gandaldor, because it is Gandaldor.
But I'm not evil. How would Leroy have been able to collapse into two ladies so hard?
I
It
wouldn't have been able to
would be
collapse into
possible.
it, but collapse away from it. Is
Yeah,
more
the
It would-
fact that
Basically, Gandalf wouldn't have been able to die if there was a possibility of Leroy still being a tea lady. So it's either Leroy woke up and then is in a state in which tea lady isn't a possibility,
Mhm.
or Gandalf or you are evil.
That makes sense.
And I was just telling Ginger Penguin, like, yeah, people probably aren't going to die for a long time. And then we're just going to wake up and
Yeah.
have her
yeah,
dead.
so all this means is that just it's impossible. It was impossible for Leroy or V to be a tea lady, which is fun.
Correct.
That's actually quite a lot of
I'm
info.
the gossip, so yeah, I can't be the tea lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, hold on.
It's also not strictly true. Like, one of them could just be the drunk or puzzle drunk.
True.
Okay, so Inspo and Wazak are both trying to become gamblers here. Lost and Tony is trying to pick Ginger, which he can't do, so... Saban is trying to pick May, which he can't do. Christine is trying to stay awake, stay asleep. Alright. Okay, so we have Leroy Bot's trying to become a cannibal, May's trying to become a cannibal. Willow's trying to become a cannibal. And was there someone else? And Ginger's trying to become a cannibal. So there's 4, I think, who are trying to become cannibals. We're going to send Sabanite a no pick again. He can't do that. Neither can the Lost Nortoni. Well, first let's resolve our gambler conflict between Inspo and Wazak. Alright. So even will be Inspo, odd will be Wazak gets to be the gambler. Inspo gets to be the gambler. No pick again. You can't pick a player. Oh, wait. Maybe Lost and Saving could have been cannibals. Maybe I should have tossed them in the cannibal bunch. Lost is now trying to Undertaker see the cannibal token, which is legal. Sabanite and Christine have chosen not to wake. Which is great. Okay. Inspo is collapsed into gambler or drunk. So we will mark her as the gambler for now. Okay, now we're gonna vote on our cannibals. We have May trying to be a cannibal. Willow trying to be a cannibal. Ginger trying to be a cannibal. Oh! Wazak's trying to be an Undertaker now, so we'll mark that. And Leroy's trying to be a cannibal, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people attempting to be cannibals. I'll say evens are Leroy or May, odds are Willow or Ginger. Odds are Willow or Ginger. I'll now say evens are Willow and odds are Ginger. Odds are Ginger, so I'll say yes, pick a number. Yes. There, and I'll send them all, make a different choice. Inspo is going to be collapsed into dead, which is interesting here. Because there's no way a T-Lady can save Inspo. Well, no, and she's attacked by Ree the Vortox. Alright, Ginger has woken and learned a 3. Willow is now attempting to be an Undertaker. And May is choosing not to wake. Did I remember to send Leroy? Leroy is also choosing not to wake. Perfect. And Leroy has chosen not to wake. May can be DA protected at the moment, But, alright, now we have Lost trying to be an Undertaker, Wazak trying to be an Undertaker, and Willow trying to be an Undertaker. So, 1 to 2 will be Willow as an Undertaker, 3, 4 will be Wazak as an Undertaker, 5, 6 will be Lost as an Undertaker. 5, 6 Lost as an Undertaker, I will say. Got it? Just for my edification, Lost will now be an Undertaker. Who has learned that Ganondorf was the cannibal, which is of course wrong, but that's fine, because it's a Vortox game. Or she might be puzzle drunk. No, pick again. No, pick again. Actually, I can just tell them you don't like. You don't wake. Yeah, because our waking rolls are now satisfied by Ginger, who is the cannibal or the drunk, which I'm just going to mark. Has her as the cannibal, and Lost as the Undertaker or the drunk. Inspo is the gambler or the drunk. Yeah, Ginger is the cannibal or the drunk. Lost is the Undertaker or the drunk. Leroy is, or Inspo is the gambler or the drunk. And Inspo is collapsed into a death state because she's not the fool, there's no protection rolls, and she was killed by Ree. Plus, she also misgambled, but that's... we can have a non-atheist drunk. We have just enough townsfolk rolls. If our townsfolk are Gossip, Undertaker, Fool, Tea Lady, Mayor... Wait, no, maybe we don't. No, it's Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Fool, Tea Lady, Mayor, Cannibal. If those are our 7 townsfolk rolls... Oh, maybe we can't have a non-atheist drunk. Maybe all townsfolk are sober. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Because we need 7 actual townsfolk, and we only have 7 townsfolk tokens that aren't the atheist. Right. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's right. That's right, sorry. So atheist is only in play as the drunk. All other townsfolk are must-have. Great. Great. Yeah. Sorry, no, you're right. I wasn't thinking. Atheist is only in play if it's drunk. All other townsfolk are sober. And the Puzzle Master and Barber exist. But Inspiration is collapsed dead. No, because May... Oh, wait, no, you're right. Inspo can live if May is the tea lady. You're right. Yeah, she can live if May is specifically the tea lady. Yeah, cool. You're right, sorry. My bad. Brain fart. It's complicated to run this script. Yeah, May can survive... Inspo can survive if May is specifically the tea lady. Hello! No one's quantum states have collapsed yet.
Woo!
Hooray.
Christine, the plan for...
Hey,
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify since I sent 2 options.
Oh yeah, no, you woke up and you picked, I think it
Yeah,
was
and picked
Willow
Undertaker.
as
Okay.
Undertaker, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, cute. Are you sure you're not the cannibal? Because sometimes those things can be the same.
I tried for cannibal and got told no.
Ah, I see. I'm the gossip.
Ooh, exciting. I tried to become the pixie gossip on night 1 and got told no.
That's upsetting for you, I'm sure.
Yes, very. I wanted to gossip.
Well, you can still gossip. You can help cover for me.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Always
So
worth
what
doing a
was
bit of gossip
Candle?
anyway. I saw Gandalf as the drunk.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
I figured me seeing him as the drunk leads to, between the two of us, a very limited amount of worlds.
It does, as somebody who did your exact thing the first time I played this, it does mean that you could be the leech host.
Only if the demon picked me night one.
Listen, all I'm saying is that's what happened to me. So I got to play the point at things and name them even though it didn't ever. And I was always right, and it was great. But yeah, great. I'm so
Cool.
glad Gandalf's the drunk. There is
Yeah.
1 out of 2 to 4 of our outsiders.
Something along those lines. It's Quantum Clocktower, who knows?
Okay, well thank you, Willa.
Because if he were the demon, he couldn't have collapsed into Pucka or Leech that fast. I don't think. In order to die, you know?
Oh, sure. Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I suppose if he's the mastermind with if he's the Vortox, there's a doesn't have to be a Tea Lady bluff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Okay,
Glad to
goodbye.
hear all the gossip. Bye.
Hello.
Hello, Emma.
Yes.
We are at the point of Quantum Clocktower where I need to ask you questions about the damsel because I am scared again because I've done the same thing and I've learned nothing.
Yes, Christine.
So, players that are designated as minions. What goes on with that damsel the first night?
They decide whether there's a damsel in play, based on whether they choose to learn about a damsel.
Emma, may I please make a puzzle guess?
Sure thing, Christine.
Can I please choose Ree?
You choose Ree.
Yeah.
You will learn that.
Oh, don't I tell you who I learned?
Oh yeah, you tell me who you learn. Yeah, you can choose Ree.
I learned Ginger Penguin.
You choose Ree and learn Ginger Penguin.
Yeah.
Noted.
Okay, great. Goodbye forever, Emma. I need to start waking at night so I don't end up in the same position every time.
Christine, don't you enjoy being the puzzle master?
I do, but I'm just so scared of the damsel. Okay. Goodbye forever, Emma.
All right, so Christine is now locked into being our puzzle master. So someone is puzzle drunk. Isn't that fun? And it's not Ree. Yeah, someone is puzzle drunk. Ree is not. It's specifically not Ree because she didn't guess Ree and learned Ree. Well, no. If inspiration, the way that. No, the way to force. Yeah, that's right. But the only waking rolls are Lost and Ginger.
And last night I was told to make a pick. After picking 2 different players, I was told I can't pick a player. And then I picked Cannibal, and no further choice or information was offered or given.
I see. Okay. I am just the gossip.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
Nice and simple. We like it.
Yeah. If you believe enough, anything can happen.
You gotta believe.
Yeah.
We don't need a drunk
great.
atheist.
Okay, thank you,
All
everyone.
right.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Not a problem.
If the drunk is in play, it is an atheist, but there can also still be a barber. and there's no way to distinguish them unless Reed chooses to make a barber swap at some point. Which she can always choose to make a barber swap.
How do you know? Oh, so you are saying you are the other each night Esther's that picks?
No, I tried to pick last night and was told I'm not allowed to pick.
Okay.
Again. Do something again.
And you didn't wake night one?
And then, correct, I didn't wake night one.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we like 3 people went for it, and you were 3+ people went for it, and you were one of the. Or it's a bluff.
Ooh, inspo! What did you do?
I gambled somebody as something that they are absolutely not, and then I didn't die.
Well,
which means I could be drunk or puzzle drunk or seated next to a person who could still collapse into the tea lady.
Yes. So you could be dead, but we just don't know.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
The beauty of quantum.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, I'm looking pretty good if I'm dead, so, you know.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, I am just the gossip. Don't mind me. I gossiped yesterday that Wazik was the gambler, so no night deaths from that, because you are the gambler.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, great. Okay, goodbye.
See ya.
Yeah. It's going to be very hard to collapse anyone into anything this game.
They then chose to see the role cannibal, and apparently that was accepted. And so I don't know if they...
I need caffeine. I need...
Sorry, I let this day go on too long, which is incredibly annoying because nights are also too long, so we're going to speed things up. Yes, Ree?
Can I please gossip that there is a fool in play?
Okay. Christine?
Today, I would like to gossip that Inspiration Follows as the gambler.
Alright, great. Save Night?
I would like to gossip that at least 2 people have collapsed their superposition into knowing what role they are.
People collapsed. Okay. Ginger? You're muted, Ginger.
I literally realized that. I like to gossip that a cannibal is currently in play.
Okay. Willow?
I would like to gossip that Pixie, Cannibal, and Undertaker are all either in play or specifically demon bluffs.
In play or bluffs. Okay. Leroy?
I will gossip that this is a Baron Poisoner game.
Baron Poisoner are minions. Okay. Save Night, what's up?
This is a big ask, but can I slightly amend my gossip to
No.
good players?
Absolutely
Fair
not.
Perfectly fair.
We are not inventing gossips in this game. Nominations, whatever you want to make them.
I guess because it's still a possibility, can I gossip that both of my neighbors are good?
Willow?
I'd like to nominate Inspiration, please.
Why?
By the conversation I had with Inspiration, either she is the drunk or puzzle drunk, or she will survive execution today.
Inspiration?
Yes, I think that's correct. I may not actually survive execution today, but there's a potential I could, and therefore I must.
It will take 6.
What a mindset. You get my hand for that.
Wait. Inspiration, what you whispered me has collapsed my world. Well,
6 is enough. Inspiration's marked for execution. Christine,
Can I please nominate May?
you can absolutely nominate May. But why?
First, May, I want you dead. Second, Gandaldor dying was very surprising. And I was under the assumption that Leroy did not wake night 1. So definitely not being the tea lady, I believe that May could be evil.
May?
There's no way to know. Like, all it does is force Leroy out of the tea lady position. It does not mean that Leroy is or possibly could be the tea lady, is my understanding. It just forces him out of it. I am good. I've shared my information with a few people, which is a lack of information.
6 ties, 7 will kill May.
Out of curiosity, who wanted to try that tea lady bit yesterday?
Someone said,
Leroy.
anybody want to
Yeah.
try? And I said, sure.
4 is less than 6.
I brought it up, and then Leroy.
So, May, if it's an option that Leroy can be the tea lady, then Gandalf would not have died until later.
Right. So then that means
Yeah.
that Gandalf is evil.
It
Not
could also. There is a possibility that there is an evil team and Tea Lady is a bluff. Therefore,
Correct.
Leroy could never have been.
Yeah, or
Correct.
Leroy could be the first knight demon pick, be it Pucker or Leech, in which case he could be a tea lady without an ability. But it needs to be that neither Leroy nor V can have an active tea lady ability.
Correct.
Is there an Undertaker role heard for Gandalf?
I tried.
I will nominate Leroy, please.
Why?
There's a potential that May could be a tea lady, which is a reason that I did not die in the night. I gambled somebody as something that they have told me they were forced not to be, which means I'm either drunk or puzzle drunk or poisoned or seated next to somebody who can still be a tea lady. If May could still be the tea lady, then Leroy shouldn't die.
Leroy?
I'm fine to die, but whatever.
6 ties, 7 kills Leroy.
I think in the world, like, if I've seen the atheist token, right? In that world,
4 is not enough.
Tea Lady would have to be a demon bluff if that is the logic that Gandaldor died and Tea Lady is still available to Leroy, right? Or Leroy was poisoned.
Bluffs aren't available to people. So, yeah.
Correct.
This will tell us a lot, actually.
Closing the day in 5.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I think this is informative.
Inspiration is executed. Let's all go to sleep.
That is
interesting.
Yeah, potential fool.
And then note to Demon, I am not the team.
We'll just put
Oh
Leech.
no, Leroy.
We'll just put Leech as a placeholder.
Yeah, placeholder.
And the double bluff, because I'm the host.
We're down to only 5 people.
Actually,
we
now I
have to
do
wake up
want
each
you
night.
dead, Leroy. Sorry.
I'm okay with it.
I was told by several players that I was either picked last night as by a monk or picked as the lycanthrope. The other possibility is that one of those players is lying, and I was picked by a demon, the DA or poisoner, I suppose. In that world.
I mean, yeah. Not to be too defensive of that person, but they would probably lie about their pick.
Right.
We proceed in strict no
What
order,
do that?
and Inspiration's already chosen to gamble, which means she can't be dead. Yeah, Inspiration can't be dead because she's chosen to gamble, which means the Undertaker and Cannibal just don't
so we
wake
killed
up.
Gandalf and then no one died?
And that locks May into Tea-Lady.
Is that what happened?
No, Inspiration...
that we know of.
And then we killed Inspiration and she lived. Okay.
Yes, there is at least one world in which Inspiration survives that execution.
No, Andy could be poisoned.
Well,
Andy could be
Inspiration
poisoned
could
himself.
be dead currently. We just
yes.
don't realize.
Ginger might make up.
Yeah. Which, as that means there's,
Mhm.
a possible way for him to survive.
We've actually, this is really fun.
That's a possibility.
Because Inspiration...
So just because it doesn't look like anyone died in the night?
Right, yeah. Inspiration can be puzzle
I
drunk.
think in theory there is
Inspiration can
probably
be
a
puzzle
world in
drunk.
which each good player individually is dead because of gossip.
Oh, right, no,
almost
yeah.
every good player has at least some worlds in
May
which they are
couldn't
dead.
have been poisoned yesterday.
I
You're
think
right, because
that
Inspiration gambled
in
tonight.
that world,
So,
we could potentially wake up
Inspiration...
with multiple deaths.
Inspiration...
At any point.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
that's, I think that's a
Gandalf
common
dying
occurrence.
Yeah.
is so strange.
That forces
I agree.
a Tea-Lady
If we wake up
here.
with multiple deaths, it doesn't mean that they necessarily died that previous night.
Correct.
It means something happened in
And
the previous
this
night
makes-
that collapsed them to
Yeah,
where
that
they should
collapsed
have
them.
died at any point.
Andy a
previous.
DA,
Mhm.
and May a Tea-Lady. Oh, this is so fun. I love it when
Well,
things
I
collapse.
know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Choosing to kill
And
someone.
May is
No,
collapsed
no,
into
no,
our
no.
Tea-Lady.
No, never.
Inspiration...
Oh no, the people that have talked with me know that I'm
Yeah.
probably being incredibly too honest, and it's actually quite fucking dangerous.
Which
Yeah.
is why you're like the only one I fully trust right now. That we did
Yeah,
the
but
exact same thing.
Ginger
Wait,
chose
we
not to
trust
wake
me
up.
because they're
I
not being trusted?
trust me. I
And
trust me.
Ginger chose not to wake
Team
up.
Leroy.
Alright.
Well, what's funny is that Leroy and I did the exact same thing night two.
Good morning. No one's state has collapsed at this time.
We'll come back to it, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, between our 4 remaining atheists, we know that there's a gossip, a mayor, a fool, and either a barber or a drunk atheist.
Well.
Huh. I'm excuse me. I'm probably just the mayor.
Oh,
I
I
think that-
love that for you.
Yeah.
So you definitely wake up. Is what-
Yeah, every day.
Yeah. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
So I woke up on the first day and picked Andy as my demon, and then I picked
Me too.
Andy. Then I picked May, and then I picked Andy again. So Andy's probably DA protected unless I'm poisoning, which is very funny.
That would be very funny. Great. I am here to tell you I am the gossip. I can go over my gossips with you if you want. I don't know if they've had an effect.
I think I'm okay. Like Emma said, not amending gossips. I'm also just not paying attention to gossips this game.
I am not paying
That-
attention to anybody else's gossips. That's
Yeah.
their responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. That's your problem to deal with, and you can deal with it.
I don't think my first gossip is true. So, from what
Okay.
I've heard. So, thank you so much, Steve Knight.
Yeah, anytime.
Goodbye.
See ya. Emma, can I make a puzzle master guess?
You may not.
I may not. Ooh, that's spicy. Thank you.
So you've just said no every night,
Correct.
all 3 nights.
All 3.
So the problem with that is that if Ree forced herself into Pixie and chose Gossip, and there's a Vortox in play, you will never be the Gossip. It forces everybody else out of Gossip.
What would happen if a gossip was or a pixie was puzzle drunk? They would just learn gossip is in play, but it.
Hello.
Just to double check if I'm getting this correct. Let's say that May has collapsed into Tea Lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't collapse into either Poisoner or DA. Both are available.
Mm-hmm.
It can be that I poisoned her and inspiration. It will further be decided that I poisoned her and inspiration died if I collapse into Poisoner. And if I collapse into DA, I just DA protected May that day. That is what's going on, right?
If you've collapsed into DA, you DA protected May yesterday, yeah. If they're both open, it's...
If I collapse into Poisoner, Inspiration have died, but we don't know yet, because my collapse didn't happen yet.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Well, I don't know, because I've seen that before with Cannibal and Undertaker, where, like, the person who was executed didn't actually die, but it doesn't make sense because Gandalf did fully die, and then you tried on night 2.
Yeah.
On night 2, specifically.
Yeah.
Like in...
Night 3... I don't know if it's relevant, as of now.
Okay. Picked May, night 2. Picked someone, night 3. Okay. Cool. I gamble...
Oh,
God. Oh.
Too fast.
Yes, Ree.
Can I please gossip that the demon isn't a Vortox?
Okay. Christine?
I would like to gossip that there is a drunk on a cardinal point. Capital D drunk.
A drunk on a cardinal point. Okay. Sabanite?
I would like to gossip that all of the minions awake.
All minions wake. Noted. Willow?
Can I get a storyteller consult?
Yes.
I would like to make a puzzle master guess.
I'm sorry, that's not legal.
Good to know, thank you.
Leroy Bot.
I will gossip that a fool has used their ability.
Leroy has gossiped that a fool has used their ability. May. You're muted, May, if you're trying to say something.
I think my internet was about to hiccup, so I put my hand down just so you didn't have to wait. I would like to gossip that all good players sit on cardinal points.
No.
Like all cardinal points are occupied by good players.
Okay, noted. Willow?
I would like to gossip that the puzzle master has already made their guess.
Okay. Great. Anyone else? Nominations are open whenever.
Take it, Willow. That was you making an attempt at that.
That's my 4th impossibility of the game.
Oh, what do we want to go for? Do we... go into Leroy because we're skeptical on that, or
May.
Think
Oh, sorry.
I think no, it's okay. I think a logical world is if you can. I don't even think we can force me to collapse into the tea lady, and I wouldn't want to because there's a poisoner on script.
Christine,
Can I nominate Ginger Penguin, please?
you can absolutely nominate Ginger Penguin.
Based on some early conversations, I just believe that Ginger Penguin is likely evil.
Ginger Penguin. You're muted.
somehow.
On your side,
On
not
your
on the app side. It seems like your mic is muted. You've turned on like your...
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the app keeps doing things. Either way, I'm not evil, but I'm gonna be honest. I have zero idea what I am. I have no idea. Yeah, I've actually told Ree and Willow this today. It makes no sense. So you know what? I'm good for science.
It'll take 6.
At the very least, there's always science.
we really need to overworld.
7 is enough. Ginger's marked for execution.
It's Quantum Clocktower. Everything is science.
Yes.
Like me,
Science, but not science.
like me trying and failing to make a puzzle masterpiece.
Andy.
I'll nominate inspiration.
Why?
I think forcing May into the tea lady is not that bad of an idea, and I think we will know exactly when May was poisoned, if that is the case.
Inspiration.
I think I have a way to do this tonight instead, and not right now.
Okay. 7 ties. 8 dies.
Oh, yeah.
Gandalf, how does it feel being the only person dead?
I think it's hilarious.
Alright, that's not enough. Closing the day in 5.
Could I get
Actually-
a storyteller console?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Gandalf as our
Yes.
Just in case, in a weird thing, that I am the puzzle master because I have no idea what's
No.
happening. I'm not the puzzle master.
Can't make a puzzle master guess.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I know something I'm not.
Extremely large amount of company.
Closing the day in
I'm
5.
hesitant to exhibit any signs of loneliness.
Alright. Ginger Penguin is executed and collapses into a state of death.
Glad I made
Company.
What the fuck? What is happening? Oh god. Oh god, what is happening?
I don't know.
Oh
God,
my
I think
God.
I know what's going on with me.
Oh god. What is happening?
May you're right.
Listen, I don't know if I was not expecting that.
So, this is interesting because...
May, can I actually chat with you tomorrow? I haven't spoken to you all game.
Just a question. I can force myself to be the poisoner by picking the same player 2 nights in a row, right?
If legal, yes.
If that hasn't been decided, yes, of course. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do that. Right now, I will do... Christine.
Okay. Alright, so Lost has gotten incorrect information, which is legal. One of Sabanite and Wazak is necessarily dead, but we don't know which yet, which is curious. But one of them is dead. So we'll make a note of that somewhere. Yeah, one of... them is dead. We don't know which, though. It's possible both of them are dead. Neither of them is the barber, though, which means one of Leroy and Willow is either the barber or the drunk atheist. Yeah. We're not playing normal Clock Tower, we're playing Quantum Clocktower. Our 4 atheists are, in fact, the gossip, the fool, the mayor, and either the barber or the drunk atheist. Oh, actually, one of them could be the barber because we don't know who's puzzle drunk. Okay. I just want to make sure Ree knows how the barber works. Hey, Ree, I just want to make sure you know how barber works on the script for the demon, because it's weird.
Sure.
At any
isn't it
point,
just-
yeah, you can tell me that a barber has died during the night.
Is this your way of saying that the good team is?
No, this is just me wanting to make sure you know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, just
I
wanted
think I'm okay for now-ish.
Yeah.
I can make Andy, the person who I wanted to be the demon to begin with, the demon at any point. I understand.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Thank you. Unless, do you need me to make a barber's? Is that what you want?
No, I'm just wanted to let you know. I just wanted to make sure you understand that I will never prompt you for one, but you can always prompt me for one. Right, cool. Good morning. No one's quantum state has changed into a life or death situation.
That's wild.
So,
And I've moved from a head to body and 2 arms. It's not going great.
If I'm
It's not going great.
how I have collapsed, I am one of 2 roles.
And I just shot in the dark and said lycanthrope and wasn't told anything else, so I assume I woke and saw Ginger Penguin as the lycanthrope.
Okay. Cool. I still think that's... You have to be either, if you're sober, it's a Vortox world, or you're Droysen somehow. Because
Yeah.
the fact that you saw the cannibal token on Gandaldor, who is still claiming to have learned a number, as far as I'm aware, means
Exactly.
that Gandaldor cannot be the cannibal.
If inspiration is Tea Lady protected, that has to come from May. If she's DA protected, she should have gambled herself to death. So she's either... She could be like exactly the drunk who is DA protected, is I suppose the world where May and Leroy are evil together. Otherwise, I think they have to be good. Do you care if Inspo comes in?
Oh yeah. Hello.
Hello. I have gambled both of you.
Ooh.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Christine, I have gambled you as the gossip. Sabinate, if you don't want me to say what I gambled you as, I can wait.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. I gambled you as the barber.
Yeah, that's believable.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. And just to clarify, Emma, if someone is seemingly dead, do you still wake them at night to ask for choices?
Yes.
A player who wakes at night and makes a choice must be alive.
Oh, okay, great.
All
Must
worlds
be
or at
alive
least one
or
world?
has a potential to be alive.
Dead players can't wake at night.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm gonna.
So they just haven't they haven't collapsed into being dead. That's fine.
Huh. All right. Interesting. I'm going to do.
Oh, I don't. I don't like that.
I
don't know.
I don't really know much about waking patterns from Willow, and I was confused by the Lost.
Willow's implied that she hasn't woken. She went to make a puzzle guess yesterday.
Yeah. So if there's a puzzle master, is it possible that Inspo is puzzle drunk?
Sure, but someone would have had to make a puzzle guess before before day 3, because I made a puzzle guess at the beginning of the day yesterday.
That I died when I did, because like the fact that I've only learned one number means that Clockmaker's a possibility. And just like I just really like Clockmaker as a sober thing to have around. So if I
Wow, we had a long chat.
Apparently so.
Alright. Gossips and nominations. Yes, May.
I would like to gossip that the Lost in Tony is evil.
Thank you. Leroy?
I would like a story.
Yes.
Hi. I would like to use my ability and guess Gandaldor.
You can't make a guess.
Okay, thank you.
On this would be a pain.
Ree.
I guess.
Can I please gossip that there isn't a cannibal? There's either one cannibal or an undertaker.
Either, at least one, but not both of those two, right?
Yeah.
Willow?
I would like to gossip that a minimum of 4 players have collapsed to single roles.
Okay. May?
Can I have a story to my console?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Can I please try to puzzle master guess
Nope.
the Lost in Tony? Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to go for this one.
Christine.
I would like to gossip that there is not a mastermind in play.
Noted. Sabanite?
I would like to gossip that exactly one role that picks a player at night is drunk, either puzzle drunk or the drunk.
Okay. Leroy?
I will gossip that all evil players are between Ree and Willow on the bottom half of the draft.
Okay. What's up?
I will nominate Willow, please.
Okay.
Ginger Penguin definitely died. Willow has told me that she has been forced into not waking, but yet doesn't necessarily have the potential to be a tea lady. I think that's something we could look into.
Willow?
Every word of what Inspiration just said is true. I think a different player has been collapsed into the tea lady. That's my suspicion, and that's why I cannot be the tea lady.
It'll take 5.
I agree with that. You don't spray?
I agree too as well, but
Can you list the 4 impossibilities?
2 is less
I
than
can,
5.
yes. So, on night 1, I attempted to be a pixie, and I got told to choose again, so I chose to sleep. On night 2, I attempted to be the cannibal. I got told to choose again. I attempted to be the undertaker. I got told I did not wake. Then on day 3, I attempted to make a puzzle master guess and got told it was not legal.
I wish I had voted on you there.
when you attempted the puzzle master guess, was that you chose a person or you chose that you've seen somebody?
I said that I would like to make a puzzle master guess and got told it was not legal.
Okay.
May nominates the Lost in Tony.
Why?
After chatting with the Lost in Tony today, the Lost in Tony's information, even in a regular Clocktower game, like mechanically would not track. She's welcome to try and explain it if she wants, and in whichever way she would like to try and obfuscate. English is hard, man, to hide her information, but it felt mechanically broken.
Lost?
So far, every night but the first and... Where's my notes? First and third night, I did not wake up. Second night, I was asked to make a choice. I tried picking players twice and then was told I do not pick a player, so I picked a role. And then I also picked a role night 4. Both of those seemed to fulfill my role in whatever capacity it is. So I am vaguely living in a Vortox world. Beyond that, I got nothing.
You said you were told to pick a role?
Yes. I do not pick a player, I pick a role.
5 is enough. Lost is marked for execution.
I think that all lines up, because I think that means the Lost has collapsed into Undertaker. And the night that she didn't learn anything on night 3 was after I did not die from execution.
Correct.
But why would you see Cannibal on Gandaldor?
So
that's why I believe it's a Vortox.
Yeah,
no,
she has
that
to
makes
be
sense
drunk
why
or
people
poisoned
couldn't get cannibal info from Gandaldor.
Closing the
Gandalf
day.
died. Oh no, because Gandalf wouldn't get info.
The Lost would like to nominate Christine.
Why?
In the world where I am the Undertaker, I believe I know Christine's actual role, and I would like to be able to pick it tonight just to see what happens. After that, I'm happy to die. That's all I'm asking for.
Okay.
If we tie it, whatever.
Christine?
I guess we can.
I am good, but if you need to kill me, that's fine, I guess.
5 ties. 6 kills Christine.
I have collapsed.
You have collapsed?
I've collapsed.
Do you need help getting back up?
You were lying
7
to
is
us.
enough. Christine's marked for execution. Closing the day in 5. Christine is executed. Nothing changes in terms of quantum states.
Whee!
Oh my god. Okay.
Andy's having a hell of a time.
Yes, I am.
Instead of listing all the things I cannot be, I'm going to list the things I can be.
My list is 6 rolls, I think.
Okay, so that means May has died to a correct gossip at some point already. And Inspiration's gossip yesterday means that means Sabonite is not the barber, which means great. Ree survives execution. Sabonite's not the barber. This is lovely. Okay.
I mean,
good morning. May and Inspiration have both collapsed into a state of death.
Cool.
Fascinating.
Inspiration, did you do the thing?
I did do the thing, I'm sorry.
You bet I did not want to be lycanthrope. It's you, fucking monster.
I thought we
What-
needed
what-
some collapsing happening
No,
here.
no, inspiration. You come here.
What thing did inspo do? Oh, okay, goodbye.
Fuck.
I'm very confused.
I'd like
Yeah,
to talk to
so-
someone who is as far away from that chat as possible. Hey, Sabinite, come here.
If you didn't die, I wouldn't have gotten information. So I guess that's that.
Did you wake when inspo was executed?
Yes. I
you-
don't know. I don't. Oh, I was woken up after I made the choice of a role. I was told I did not wake. So, specifically that string of events.
Gambled Sabinite as the barber, and then chose not to wake last night.
But you choosing not to wake, how does that force me into a lycanpic T? Oh, you fucking monster.
Yeah, by me choosing not to wake, it means there has to be a way for me to die, which means you have to have been picked by a lycanthrope at some point, I think. And I think that lycanthrope is Andi.
I think that lycanthrope is Andi. And
She has to be the drunk or puzzle drunk.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Interesting. I've been gossiping. Other than that, I would have to be a role that is just never wakes.
I think I'm going to stop gossiping because at this point we could have a lot of people potentially dead, and I don't know what is and is not true.
Yeah. I've been trying to be obviously wrong gossips.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people like lying about what they're doing, which makes it hard for me to also do
Yeah,
that.
because most people are just saying they haven't woke yet.
Yeah. But I think
And-
something between May and Inspiration, I think May is wake. I don't know, because she said something about a lycanthrope.
Night 2, which means that our death means that it could have been that we actually died on
Days
night
ago.
3. Yes.
Yeah. Ugh, you.
Which I think is still
fucking mon-
important, because I think if we died on night 3, then that means that Christine could be the gossip, Ree is the pixie, which means it's not a Vortox.
There's
trusting them.
Okay.
All right, so May died to. So I'm just trying to think through. Inspo woke night 3, which means. And Inspo woke night 4 and gambled and killed herself gambling, saving night as the barber, which means May must have died night 3, which means one of our day 2 gossips has to be correct. Our possible gossips are Leroy, his day 2 gossip was false. He gossiped Baron Poisoner. Sabinite's day 2 gossip was true. Willow's day 2 gossip was true. Wazak did not gossip. So either Sabinite or Willow is the gossip. Yeah. So one of Sabinite and Willow is the gossip. Which means between Wazak and Leroy, we have not a gossip. Great.
Making at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, like things only happen when the superstition collapses.
Yeah.
One possibility. So I guess if that happens, that's the only thing that's possible. It's not too bad, I guess.
May.
I believe that I was collapsed down into the tea lady that was picked by a lycanthrope night 3 or 2, possibly. I think that if that's the case, then there's no way that Christine could have survived execution if she's claiming that she had collapsed, which means that Christine was DA protected, correct? Am I following that right?
That's my theory.
Andy?
Don't answer if you don't feel like. Saber Knight, is there any reason? Do you know that you aren't the fool? Is the question, I guess. I'll ask
suppose I
you
could be
tomorrow
the fool.
privately.
I could be the fool, sure.
All right. Any nominations or gossips?
Emma, can I make a request?
Yes.
Can you possibly? I don't know about everybody else, but my ping is in like the 200 to 300s, and it's the server's EU Central for some reason.
Yeah, that seems wrong. Let me switch this.
Yeah.
No idea why I was in EU Century. Now we're in US West.
Oh my god, that was so much better. Ah, yes.
Europeans that will suffer.
All right. Any nominations or gossips? Trying to get us done on time. Save Knight.
I'd like to gossip that there are no Evil Dead players, whether whether collapsed to dead or not having yet collapsed to dead.
Okay. Nominations. Christine.
So to clarify, Willow and Leroy and Sabanite tried to become the puzzle master but could not.
I also could not.
Same.
I have a theory on that, with thanks to Save Knight for helping me figure it out. I believe that, as I think it was Andy suggested, both minions chose to pick a player on night one, so there's no Baron, and that the minions chose to see a damsel, and that enough players have chosen ability malfunctions that there has to be a drunk, so there just cannot be a puzzle master in play.
Oh, well, I am the puzzle master because, like May thought, I got scared because I did not wake up, and I forced myself into puzzle master.
Oh.
Any
What
nominations?
day was that?
2.
So you never got a prompt night 3 to ask if you wanted to do anything. That's why I voted on you, because I knew you were lying about that.
Yeah,
Alright.
because in case there's a damsel.
Sabanite.
The other world is if Christine is the puzzle master and Gandalf is not the capital D drunk, and the minions chose that there could be a damsel, so capital D drunk and damsel makes it impossible for Christine to be the puzzle master, possibly.
I'd like to nominate Christine, please.
Yeah. Why?
Let's lock me in as the tea lady, friends.
Christine.
That's fine. I would love to do a hard Vortex check, though. That would be fun.
It'll take 4.
Yeah, this also tells us if somebody's locked into Tea Lady.
4 is enough. I'm going to close the day in 5.
Didn't May say that she was locked into Tea Lady?
I had
She
to have
doesn't have
fallen
to be.
into something.
Christine is executed and collapses into a state of death.
Just the puzzle master.
Who'd you guess?
Re.
And you learned
That there's
Someone
a
that's
DA.
dead.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
They were alive at the time, but then we killed them.
You learned too?
Well, you're the only person that we killed.
Oh, my bad.
I almost voted, and then I was like, oh no, I'm dead now. Perma dead.
Dead.
Re isn't puzzle drunk.
Or Christine is not the puzzle master. If Gandalf locked himself into capital D drunk and the minions said that there should be a damsel, then
Yeah, that was my
Christine-
theory.
Christine
Well-
cannot be the puzzle master.
I promise you.
But you could-
What you had told me, May,
But you-
was completely accurate, and I got scared about being the damsel again after not waking for 2 nights, and I forced myself into puzzle master.
It's the first game all over
He-
again.
Could be puzzle drunk still. That would still.
Okay, so the interesting thing here is at least 2 people are dead from the attacks on Wazak, Sabanite, and Leroy. But we don't know who. Which means we're going into a day that secretly has 4 players alive. Or 5 players alive. Because Lost is alive. Wild. Good morning. We're going to run a pretty quick days from now on, because we're running short on time. I'm going to open nominations in about a minute.
That's wild.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
How is nobody dead?
I have a feeling that most of us are mostly dead.
So, Willow, you don't wake at all.
Probably.
Despite my best efforts.
I don't know.
So we just have a whole town of people that don't wake, and then something to do with lycanthrope between Inspiration and May.
Yeah, I tried my best to wake. I tried 3 different varieties of waking.
The Lost, are you sharing any more of your information?
Yeah, I can. Last night, last night I was told to make a choice. I chose Christine as the puzzle master. I was told to pick again, so I picked Gossip, which is the role I thought she was, and that seemed to fit the requirement of my role. So I'm definitely thinking we're in a Vortox.
See, the other thing that it could be, and it could just be because this is exactly what happened to me, is you could be leech hosted. Because I was a leech hosted Undertaker where I just got to pick things and the like.
I mean, I've always said if it is a leech game, and I dare the leech to pick me because that's funny. So I'm 100% happy to die at this point.
All right. Nominations and gossips.
That smells like somebody who knows that they're DA protected.
Willow.
I'll nominate the Lost Antonio.
Yep.
Let's test that theory.
Okay, Lost.
Yeah, let's try it.
It'll take 4.
I would
For
prefer
science.
not to test it today.
Yeah.
I would
Why?
prefer not to test it today.
No, we can
4 is
go for
enough.
somebody else.
Lost is marked for execution.
There's literally no reason not to test it today.
Closing the day in 10.
I would
What
think
are
we should kill Wazak. Wazak
No,
has been
well,
picked
let
by
me have my
somebody who.
fun.
I'll nominate Wazak.
Leroy nominates Wazak. Why?
We'll give it to Inspiration quickly.
Wazak has been picked by somebody who I think has collapsed into lycanthrope and not died, and cannot be sitting next to a tea lady, from what I can tell.
Wazak.
I'm still figuring out what I am, but leave me alone and let me have my fun.
It'll take 4 to tie. 5 to kill Wazak.
Don't tie.
Okay,
It's an
yeah,
amazing
looking at it.
lack of vote. That is
Don't-
Yeah,
question.
let's 100% not tie this.
The lack
Mate,
of
did you
vote.
just waste your...
Interesting.
3 is less than 4. Closing the day in 5.
Nope, my internet hiccuped. That's fine.
No.
Yeah, I think Evil absolutely voted
Yeah,
on
the
Lost.
clock hand went from Sabanite to Andi.
Lost has been executed and collapses into a quantum state of death.
Ah. Didn't expect that.
Ginger, to answer your question, you might have not collapsed into the Cannibal Night 2, but later on.
After being explicitly ruled out of Cannibal Night 2?
I'm still trying to figure out what I can be. So I asked Andy, I asked somebody to see if they could help me.
Wait, what do you mean out of Cannibal Night 2?
I believe
So-
Ginger was forced to not wake.
So this is what happened to me. Night 1, I've been pretty open about this. Night 1, I chose not to wake, period. Night 2, I was prompted to make a choice. I tried to make a choice and go into cannibal by stating, yes, I wake, I learn a number. I then asked Emma, do I pick the number? Emma said yes. I decided to pick a 3. Emma then came back, said, I do not wake on night 2. And then on night 3, I was prompted again, which based upon everything that I saw, I didn't see a reason as to why, because everything else, like Cannibal and Undertaker are the only roles that essentially would have been there that would have basically, I woke the prompt. Other than that, everything else I should not have woken. So I have no idea why I woke on night 3 if I was told I don't wake on night 2. And I can't figure out. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, you woke on night 2.
Yeah, I woke. I was prompted.
Oh, you weren't. You woke on night 2. Sorry.
I don't know if I understand.
You woke up on night 2 and learned information. I may have sent you something by mistake.
Oh, you sent me don't wake.
Sorry.
After.
That was a mistake.
I did.
You woke up on night 2.
Okay. Beautiful.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. Yeah.
So here's the situation. Like, Ree has attacked each of these people once. Any of them might be the fool. The other 3 must have caused a death. One of them could have been the mayor who bounced to May, I guess. So this could be 4 alive. It's either 3 or 4 players alive, which is funny. And we've locked out a barber. There is no barber in play. It's a drunk atheist, a gossip. So barber's not in play because Ria's never chosen to use it. Yeah. Okay. I need to look through the gossips. I think each of these gossips must... So has Leroy... if Leroy is the gossip... Leroy can have all false gossips. Wazak hasn't gossiped. Sabanite has 1 correct gossip. Willow has 4 correct gossips. We must have a mayor. There must be a mayor, there must be a gossip, there must be a fool, there must be a drunk atheist. Yeah. So depending on who's who, it could be anywhere between 2 and 4 players alive, so we have to keep playing.
I pick that.
Good morning. No one's state has changed.
Can't hear Emma.
What?
We need to refresh.
You have to refresh.
May, from what I can tell, though, the Puka and the Leech are still exclusive at this point. So if they're trying to Puka poison you so that they can get like an extra kill or something, they might have just killed you if they were like. It's harder to time that.
Yeah.
Alright. And once again, we're going to be doing some pretty short days here.
Okay.
I know who I want to see executed today, I think.
I just want everyone to know the question I had last night. I guess never mind.
Okay.
I guess this could be public, Emma. Somebody that will eventually be forced to be a cannibal. They were poisoned and didn't wake while we had an execution. That doesn't collapse that world, does it? A poisoned cannibal can be chosen to not wake, is what I'm asking, I guess.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh. Okay.
Aye.
Sorry, Gandalf.
Alright, Willow, what's up?
If noms are open, I'd like to nom Wazak.
Yeah. Well, noms are open. Why?
We couldn't get votes on him yesterday. I think Evil definitively voted on Lost. I think Evil is primarily in the bottom half of the Grim, but I think this is an important kill.
Wazak?
I mean, if I die, it gets rid of a possible role that I could be. I'm not against it. If I live, I want to have some fun with it. So we'll see what happens.
It'll take 3.
To make accusation, I don't think worked.
4 is enough.
Andy, your mic is crunchy.
Any more nominations?
Yeah, I'll collapse this one. This will be fine by me.
Closing the day in 5.
I think that Wazak is probably DA protected today by Willow specifically.
Wazak has collapsed into a state of death.
Goodbye forever.
Yes, I DA protected Wazak today.
You monster.
I was trying to go for a mere win, and you wouldn't let me have it.
It's just not viable, Wazak.
Okay, so here's what I think has happened. So I was the gambler. I explicitly gambled Willow as the Undertaker, which she has explicitly said is not possible. This was night 2. Night 2, May was picked by somebody who could have been either the monk or the lycanthrope.
Or evil.
Or evil. That is also possible. I did not wake up dead, which means that May, I think, has to be forced into the tea lady role. If May is not the tea lady, I have to be specifically poisoned or puzzle drunk, I think. But I think that's less likely because I also misgambled Christine. So I think what has happened is that May was the tea lady who has saved me even though I misgambled. And then I later chose to die, which then
murder me.
Good morning. While... So this is sort of a weird situation. Several players haven't quite collapsed into a state of their specific death yet, but at least 2 of them are in fact dead. No, in fact, all 3 of them are. At least 3 players who might be alive are in fact dead. We just don't know which ones. But there is no more than 2 players alive, so the game is over.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yep. We did it, guys.
That's because this was a very weird game of Quantum Clocktower because no one chose to wake up night 1. Literally no one. But because the minions also didn't choose to learn about a damsel, I was forced to bully one of the minions into waking up night 1. Our 4 living players at this point, or our last 4 good players were in some combination of the Fool, the Mayor, the Drunk who had the Atheist token, and the Gossip. All of whom had been hit by the demon once. And one of them who had been hit by the demon twice. Rendering at least 2 of these players dead. From that. And a third player somewhere... And a third player either dead or Mayor bounced into the Devil's Advocate. It didn't really matter which. In either case, 3 of these 5 players are in fact dead. But I don't know which ones. But 3 of them are dead. So the evil team has won. That evil team is Andi, your Devil's Advocate. Ree, your Vortox. And Gandaldor, your mastermind, who you executed day 1 because he chose to claim to be a clockmaker with a 15, and then asked for someone to do a tea lady test on him.
All right.
Let's see.
I knew you were evil, Gandaldor. I knew it.
Our unresolved players were Leroy Bot, Sabanite, Wazak, and Willow. None of you were the barber, because Ree never chose to be prompted for a barber swap. One of you was the gossip, one of you was the mayor, one of you was the fool, and one of you actually has the atheist token but is drunk. I don't know which ones yet are which, but one of you is each of those things, and I think all of you are dead. It's possible Andi is dead instead of one of you. Specifically,
Hilarious.
Andi could be dead, I think, instead of Leroy. Only. Exclusively. Yeah, either Leroy or Andi is dead, but Sabanite... Or, it's weird.
Fascinating.
May was collapsed into the Tea Lady because Inspiration kept gambling after she should have been dead, because she had misgambled a bunch, which had the fall-off effect of collapsing Andi into the DA because Inspiration was still gambling when she should have died from gambling Willow as the Undertaker, which forced May to be a sober Tea Lady, and Andi had picked May the Tea Lady the night before. One of you is puzzle drunk. I have no fucking clue who. The puzzle master guess was that Ree was puzzle drunk and Ginger Penguin was the demon, which of course was not true. But did remind me that there's a really funny puzzle drunk here would have been to guess if Christina guessed Ree and then learned Ree would have been puzzle drunk. That's always fun. Your bluffs were Pixie, Lycanthrope, and Monk, so none of those were allowed to be in play. The Lost was your Undertaker. Ginger Penguin was your Cannibal, who I think I confused a bit by accidentally sending a message meant for Willow to telling her that she didn't wake up when it was supposed to go to Willow.
So I just lost all my dice rolls then.
Yeah, also probably someone is Gossip dead, because Save Night and Willow had like 4 correct gossips, so if Willow's the Gossip, like everyone's dead except for Ree.
God damn it, Willow.
Save Night had 1 collect gossip, so someone might be dead there too. I think Leroy exclusively gossiped things that weren't true. But also one of the gossip could be puzzle drunk. Who knows?
Willow, I could have had my mayor win.
Specifically, the gossip is not puzzle drunk unless the player who re-attacked one particular night is the mayor, because either may die to either a mayor bounce or a gossip kill.
May was right day one.
Yep. Let it be known.
Yep.
And yeah. Oh, I know.
Yes, darling.
Leroy's not the gossip. Yeah. Yes. It's May. If May died to a gossip kill, Leroy can't be the gossip. It has to be Willow or Sabanite, and the gossip has to be sober. If May died to a mare bounce, I forget who was targeted the proper night. I sort of stopped tracking when it stopped mattering.
I have all my kills tracked if you really want them.
It would have been, I think, Inspo, you gambled 3 times, then chose to die?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
after I gambled Sabanite as the barber the
Alright.
following night when I chose to die.
So
got killed
it would have
twice?
been the night before. It would have been night 3 is the night that you would have had to attack the mayor to
Which
kill
would be
May.
Wazak.
So either, yeah. So either Wazak's the mayor, or
Huh.
oh yeah, if Wazak's either Wazak's the mayor, sober mayor, or one of Sabanite and Willow is the sober gossip. And if it's Willow, so many fucking people are dead already.
I
Let's
managed to
let
do
Wazak have mayor. That's what
I
he
managed to
wanted.
choose the impossible consistently, but then be the most effective quantum gossip ever seen.
Who got shot twice? Sabanite?
No, Leroy, it was you because you were next to a tea lady, so you're confirmed good, and people were thinking that the lower half was evil, so therefore. Sabanite had-
Anyway,
I'm just happy I worked my thing out. So yay!
we're gonna head away now. Say bye to chat, everyone. Go
Great.
all
Hey,
raid
Emma.
the
Thank you,
Pandora
Emma.
Sun
Chat.
those two.
Hey, Emma.
Yes.
Emma. Thank you so much for running this. I know it was a lot of work.
Yeah, I think I only
Yes.
made 1 mistake.
It was kind of crazy, and I love
This
it.
was awesome.
Yeah, this
I
was great.
This is one that I'm definitely going to go watch.
Yeah,
that's a
same.
Fun fact.
I'm gonna need
I have-
to.
I have played this game twice. Both times I forced myself into Puzzle Master because I was afraid of Damsel. Both times the person that I've guessed to be Puzzle Drunk was actually just the demon.